This video is the part of the full course Dagger Hill Dependency Injection Masterclass, which you can find in the Udemy and also you can find in the Arbington. So you can just go to my profile and you can search for the Dagger Hill Dependency Injection Masterclass in the Udemy as well as in the Arbington. So you can also go to the Udemy and you can find the Dagger Hill Dependency Injection Masterclass full course. Let us continue and we will test the another function over here. So let us test the insert menu. So for that we'll just go and I think I'll just copy this one, the whole thing, and so we don't have to retype again. So given the task entity or the task, we are passing the list of the entity over here when inserted. That should return a task list that contain the inserted task. Okay, so that should be fine. And here test given the task, I think it should be of a task list. When inserted, then return should contain the tasks. I think it should contain the task, right? And then I need to create here the I think task list, and that should be of the list of, right? So we need to pass the list of over here, and for that just pass that one, and I will just cut this section and put this inside here. And here I will again pass that one. So we have a two item, row 1 and the 2. So that should be for 2. And your ID, I think that should be fine. Let us remove this 1 to 2 over here. And 2, okay, that should be fine. And then what we will have to test over here is the result. So insert many, right? So when we insert many, we have to insert the task list that we are inserting, and then the insert item list. Okay, so we get all of the item, and now we will check over here the result dot assert that result that the size should be of the 2 because we have inserted a 2 item over here. So we just want to check whether the inserted item is the return row from here, because this is returning the list of the long, right? So we will want to test that one, and then insert that assert that the item list, right? So we want to also check that it contains the particular item. So I think I'll just copy this one and I'll just paste this one, so that assert that the list item contain this particular task entity. And also we will assert another one, assert that. So what we want to assert that is the item list dot the size, right? So item list dot size, the item list that is written, the size dot is equal to the task list that we have. The task list, it should be equal to this one, right? The size. So both of the return list and the inserted list size should be the same because we are just inserting a 2, and then it should return a 2 because this is the item list that we are inserting. So that should be the one, the test case that we are actually running over here. And for that, I will just go and run my test case over here. Okay, so we are actually going to run, and yeah, I think that passed and the test runner. So we have successfully passed, and let us try to run all of the test case over here and let us see whether it passes or it fails. So let us wait for the both of the tests to run. Both of the test has run and passed, so we don't have any error, which means that the both of the test case is running perfectly fine. And I think we don't have to test the another functionality over here because that has been tested already with both of these test cases. So when we are giving a particular task, then we have that get all of the tasks is already tested, right? And here we also have tested that one. So which means that it should be working fine. So we don't have to test it. If you want, you can just go and create a new test and test that one too. But I think it's not needed over here because we have already test case over here already for that one. when we're inserting the list of the item, we are getting the list of the item back from the DB. So I think that's all, and hope you enjoyed and learned something over here.